Today, he is seeking a solution for engaging and immersive training learning experience. So over to you, Mr. Ben.
Thank you, Manchong.
Hey.
Hi. I would like to take this opportunity to thank IMDA for actually providing us this platform, especially Mr. Manchong as well as Mr. Bay that is helping me very closely to digitalize our processes and bring us to another platform, as in higher than what we are doing now. So, okay, for Manchong, I will be able to toggle the slides, or when I say next, you will do it for me.
Yeah, just say next
All right.
and yeah, we will
Cool.
shift the slides for you.
Okay, once again, hi everyone, my name is Ben. Okay, so I will be sharing with you guys on some of our problems and potential solution that you guys could actually facilitate us and work together to provide an engaging and immersive training learning experience. Thanks. So Manchong, next. Okay, a brief context of GTS. We are an ISO certified training center, generally to cater training for the workforce in the construction sector. So currently, we are also moving towards the banking and finance sector. So from operational to supervisory as well as the managerial level. Okay, so what we do is to help our participant, our students, to gain access to the industry knowledge as well as the skills, so that they are able to enhance their work capability as well as the workplace safety and health awareness, to provide a safety as well as a skilled environment for them. So currently we faces with several operational limits, such as ranging from the training capacity to the venue that we are having. So that resulted in some of the courses that need to wait up to 3 months. So of course, on this note, right, we could have two options. Number one is to increase the venue, hire more trainers. However, that is option one. However, we might be looking at another option, is to digitalize our training so that we still can cater to this amount of participants with a digitalized platform. Okay, so what we do is to upgrade as well as to enable them to increase their earning capacity. So next, Manchong. Okay, so some challenges that we faces. Okay, when we are planning to conduct such a hybrid manner. Okay, so it is also called as blended learning. So what problem we faces? So it is difficult to engage and motivate students. So why do we say so? Maybe I'll just share with you guys. We have did some research, okay, as in do some interview, ground research. So most of the students is actually they for the past 10 to 15 years, it has been the same method of learning. Having a chair, a projector, a whiteboard, and then start the whole training from 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. So that is quite stagnant as well as repetitive. So there is limited element of surprises in there. Of course, we can say that we will be having case study, we will be showing them with videos. So I believe that they have already preempted all this sequence, so the attention span became very low. So even as a trainer, I would let them change their seat, so just to grab more attention from them. But I believe that technology or digitalizing it can actually increase the attention span as well as motivation to it. Yeah, so we are keen to look into interactive technology such as AR, VR, or anything similar to it. Okay, so we have also looked into gamification on how to engage the student by giving them more motivational points, like providing them points, or to change them with to change with other perks. So operationally, GTS has repetitive processes. So speaking of the participant itself, right, our trainer, it's also facing a difficulty. So I call it trainer fatigue. So to them, they are doing the same modules day in, day out for maybe 30 days or rather 20 days per month. So they have been seasoned to be like a recorder. So what they do is that they play it or they will start the whole curriculum again. So there is a certain trainer fatigue. So they are actually they are a bit tired. So I wanted some digitalized platform to replace the repetitiveness. However, be more effective on it. Yeah. So next, Anchong. So the problem statement came. How might we create an engaging and immersive digital learning experience, as well as an easy and efficient way to onboard, process, and certify the student? Yeah, next. So, so what we are looking at so we are looking for a prototype digital learning solution, a platform to complement existing training courses. These involve innovative training features that will use mainly error-based learning approach to enable an immersive, engaging, and interactive experience. So maybe I explain to you guys why we wanted an error-based, because in terms of workplace safety and health, we wanted to show them if they did not follow closely, most of the time it will lead to the life and death of that particular person. Okay, so that is why we thought that error-based learning would be most effective. So the solution could include features such as engaging, okay, immersive, accessibility. So a bit of engaging. We wanted our participant to be engaged. To be frank, we did a small research or survey. A lot of a student or participant that I have spoken to, they would like to engage. You guess who? Their family member to be in the learning process. So that is very interesting. So that if we could have a platform that could engage the student itself plus the family, or if not the organization manager to be involved, right? Then that would actually serve the purpose, as well as allowing them to be more. That there will be more element of surprises inside. So we want some platform that is engaging, immersive. As we know, if we are speaking on the workplace safety and health, we can't be really putting them into a danger situation. So immersive scenario can come in if they could show them that the whole building are burnt out, or there is a floor opening there. So when the particular person is immersed inside, they will drop. They will feel the drop. So that is something that we are looking at. Accessibility. Yes, for accessibility, we actually have a handful of participants that are holding on to smartphone, or to be frank, 95% of the participant, they are already holding on to a smartphone and they are able to use it. So if we could allow smartphone to be accessible through, we can allow learning to be accessible via the smartphone, that would be perfect. Okay, next, Mancho. Okay, it must be efficient. So GTS don't feel that the training is actually comprises between that 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. So we think that a lot of the time training could be done prior to the actual classes, and as well as after that. So that is a certain degree of retaining the knowledge that they have learned. So we want it to be efficient. So we wanted to put some assessment scores to it before and after it. So ideally, the solution should provide a flexibility of the course content plugged into the system to be easily scaled up, additional capabilities as well as functionals. Okay, so there is no restriction in the geographical location of the problem solver who may choose to be applied to this challenge. We have also a group of learners that is not situated in Singapore. So we wanted to really let them have the training before they even reach locally, okay, for their job to be done. So that is on the geographical location. So next, Manchong. So some possible use cases. So a new student enroll to a, so this will be some cases that we faces. So a new student enrolls to a training course, receive confirmation and a schedule as well as the program. So we wanted to look into the pre-training so that we could actually understand the participant even better, so that we can put them into a to a to a to the same group. Okay, that because different students will have their strength and weakness. So we wanted to put a student that is of the same caliber to be there to ensure effective training to be conducted to them. So self-learning modules are immediately accessible on their mobile device. Student participants participate in digital ice break and as with his future peers on the mobile device while commuting to the work site. So that is also another thing that I wanted to share. I mean, we think that training need not be top down, not the trainer to the participant only. We thought that we could have ambassador or peers conducting the training as well as guidance to them. So if that platform could do that, that would be perfect. Okay, so we will be giving points or candy points for them for their participation as well as which they can exchange for merchandise or virtual gift such as voucher. Okay, so that is generally the possible case one. Next, okay, the GTS trainer review all the pre-training materials submission by the student and prepare an in-person training session. That is what I'm trying to say, that we will do some pre-assessment to understand what is the trainee's strength and weakness. Okay, so that we could actually in Chinese called 对症下药. That means we will give the correct dosage to the one that they the medicine that they are not strong, they are weaker at. Okay, so he shares various case study related to the material, then proceed with an augmented reality to showcase the machinery and allow students to explore the minute detail. So we are also into the machinery checking as well as pre-use check, and so that is the area that we are looking at. Okay, so so after which the trainer then administer a testing digitally, which each student will repeat until a passing mark is achieved. Okay, once the exercise is complete, the trainer administer a real-life simulation of the assessment of which is normally invigilated by a representative for the respective government agency. So a bit to add on to that is that most of our training it's required to be closely invigilated, especially during an assessment, because we are actually closely related to some of the government agencies such as SSG, MOM, BCA, LTA. Yeah, so if possible, live scoring is immediately computed and a certificate is automatically issued to respective student. Yeah, thanks, Manchong. Next.
Next slide. Any more?
Okay, no. For this slide, will be so we are actually
prize money of $30,000 for the winner of this challenge. Yeah.
Yep. So able to gain access to IMD technology resources as well as facility for prototype, gain access to the expertise related to the project, as well as test resource, as well as be a co-developer or supplier of GTS to commercialize the solution.
Next. Okay, maybe I'll help you with this. So for all solvers, right, for all the challenges that you see hosted, so this is a standard set of evaluation criteria where all problem owners will go through as well. So it is namely, solution fit, solution readiness, solution advantage, company profile. So in your submissions to on the platform for your proposals, please cover some of these around all of these areas, right, in your PowerPoint or PDF proposal submission. Yep. Next. Okay. Now, thank you, Ben. Here, okay, so we are now at the Q&A session. So like I said, if anyone has any questions, please type it into the Q&A box below. We will be able to answer it live immediately. If you have any questions for Ben, anyone at this point? maybe I'll just start off the ball rolling. So Ben, oh, we do have one question. Okay, so this person, Sonia, she would like to seek more clarification with regards to some of these points. Okay, so what kind of training content and courses are you intending to use the solution for? For the training, Ben, are you able to see the questions online?
Yes, I'm able
Yes.
to see it.
Sure, then, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Sonia, for the question. So maybe I will just reiterate the question that you have been asking. So what kind of training content courses are you intending to use for the solution? So we have a series of contents from workplace safety and health to even banking and finance, and also other technical skilled courses for the construction industry. So there are different training contents as courses that it's planning to be implemented with this digital solution. So that for the second question, for the training, are we to develop the content for you or the platform for you to develop the content on your own? Okay, so for the second question, right, we have actually got the content up. However, we also understand that not every content can be perfectly fit into the digitalized platform. We need to do some tweaking, or if not, do some interactive learning. Okay, so we have the content, okay, but we will need to sit down to discuss on how can we make the content more interactive. So that is the answer for
Question two. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So number three, is there a platform where you
perform administrative duties
such as research on student previous certification? Okay, and are we to link the solution to the platform? So of course, this particular platform need to also do the administrative portion of it, such as providing them with the previous records, training records. Then so it is also providing a platform for the employer, okay, to come in to actually verify the certification that they are doing, or rather they have done, and so that would be ideal for that particular platform. Any preference for technology for the fourth question, AR or VR? I have no preference on any technology. However, we have been looking into VR. Then we also measures the strength and weakness of each of the solution. So ideally, right, we wanted an immersive learning, okay, with little how do I say? I believe that VR has VR fatigue. So something that could replace the fatigueness as well as the
maybe I'll just add on. So Ben, in our conversations that we had, so I think one of the use case for VR was that, for example, in a boiler room of a ship.
Yep.
Correct. So it may not always be possible to simulate, the environment within which the worker will have to operate, or will have to learn the new skills in. So for example, if there can be AR, and of course, VR in the boiler room of a ship or vessel, that would be very useful as well. Okay, so that's some of the activities. Okay, the questions are coming really fast. Okay, from Drew McGuire, are you looking for a single platform, or are you more interested in a learning solution experience that might use multiple technologies?
So we are okay. Hi Drew. Okay, so we are looking for most probably not a single platform. We will be interested in the learning solution experience that able to use different technologies to come in place. Yeah. So that might be what we are looking at.
Okay, so the next one from Benjamin Lim. Would the solution need to be linked to a certification system platform? Are most of the training to be location environment based?
Okay, question number one. For the certification system, right? We will need to build up the platform, and we will need to propose to the different authority to share with them on the capability in order to be a to put into a certification platform. So that is one of it. So we ideally it would be a certification platform, okay, but we need to seek clearance with different authority on it. So of course, the better the system is being built up to be invigilated, okay, with high degree of fairness, then that would increase the chances of it. So most of the training be location environment based. You might want to, Benjamin, you might want to explain on that.
Yeah, I think okay. So what we do is that we'll take this offline. Benjamin, you can just email us, or any of the problem solvers, you can email us at info@openinnovation.sg, and then we will reach out to Ben to get a full answer, and we publish his answer on the forum itself. Okay, maybe we just take two more questions. Let's see. From William, would global training services be incorporating a full-scale augmented reality into future training activities?
Yeah, hi William. Yes, why not? We will be looking at full-scale AR, okay, if possible, to actually conduct our training. But we also we are also looking at gamification to do pre-assessment tests, or if not post-assessment learning. As shared, we believe that training don't only confine to that particular 8 or 16, or if not 1 or 2 days training. So we think that training can be done concurrently. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we just take one last question because we are running out of time. Content creation is an expensive exercise. So this from Edmund Cole. Okay, so content creation is expensive exercise, especially for AR VR. So if custom content is needed to create that, it's not enough. How is a project finance past a prototype stage? Okay, so essentially, maybe I'll answer this on Ben's behalf. So the scope for, or rather the prize money, right, is essentially for a prototype solution. Okay, that means to say that solvers submit their proposal on how they think or what they have that they think can solve the problem owner's problem, right? And the prize money of 30K is purely just for that prototype. So subsequently, every company would definitely have a much bigger project budget. Okay, so this is a prototype budget. So do not mistake it for the entire project budget, which of course cannot be reviewed. So to answer Edmund's question, yes, so this $30,000 in terms of prize money is actually meant for a prototype solution, not for the entire project. Yep. Okay, so I think with that, I shall end the session. We would record this session is recorded and you'll be available live on our platform. And thank you so much, Ben, for all your help in sharing about your problem statement and participating. Thank you, Ben.